Hi, my name's Noah, and if you're anything like me, you're the one male and you're a high school drama department that knows how to do stage makeup. You're the one dude who knows how to do it, and even then you probably don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, and I'm the one guy that knows how to do it. And you're constantly telling these other dudes how to do their stage makeup because they're asking you, and you're just kind of like, ooh, what you're doing there is wrong, but overall I have no real concept of what to do. Wow, this video caters to such a large group of people. You're gonna want to start off with primer. I don't know if this is good. It makes my skin not oily. I don't know. I don't usually wear makeup for an extended period of time, my stage makeup, so I can't really, like say whether or not it prevents oil. I have oily skin, by the way. I'm just gonna rub that in. I don't use a lot of it because if I use too much of it, it makes my skin feel really weird and sad. Next, I'm gonna do the Wayne Goss thing and set my primer with powder. Wow, what a man. Giving credit where credit is due. I don't actually know if this works, but it makes me feel like I'm less greasy, so I don't know. I got that. Swirl it around, knock off the excess, and just press it in. Sure, that looks good. Next, you're gonna want to take your foundation and your dampened beauty blender. Your dampened beauty blender. Now, I like to do this because it makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Do I know what I'm doing? We've established this. No. Now, in picking foundation, if you're unsure about shades, it's better to go for something that looks a little too dark than something that looks a little too light, because A, it looks darker in the bottle usually, and B, the stage lights wash you out anyways, so it looks fine. I'm probably putting on way too much foundation, but you know what the great thing is about stage makeup? It doesn't matter if you're cakey, because it's not like you're painting your face for HD macro photography. You're painting it for the back row. I'm using a beauty blender that my amazing friend Veronica gave me. Shout out to you, Veronica. Hi, it's 12 in the morning and I want to finish editing this, and I thought it'd be funny to put a picture of Veronica in here, but it's 12 o'clock at night and I think she's asleep, so let's just say this is Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. You're such a legend. Woohoo. You just want an even base to do your stuff on top of, and we're gonna be doing some stuff. I think that's blended out. My skin looks even. It doesn't really matter if it's not that blended out because once again, people can't tell. Now before we set that, we're gonna contour and highlight. So you're gonna do your contour and you're gonna want to end it right there. I like using a cream foundation stick. This one by Maybelline is good, I guess. It's really greasy. Go under the jaw instead of on the jaw to make it look more cut. I'm gonna put a ton of this on my forehead since I have a huge forehead. And you're gonna want to get your nose. I don't do a ton on my nose because my nose is greasy enough as it is, and this is definitely not for oily skin. Yeah, you might notice in normal contouring videos they highlight under there, but for masculine faces you're gonna make your eyes look more sunken in. So that's just what I do. I'm gonna take the beauty blender for this and blend it out. This contour shade is honestly way too warm for me, but you know what? We make do with what we have here. Looks alright. Blend this down your neck. See, it's supposed to look like a shadow, but it just sort of looks like I rubbed orange on my neck. This is why you use a cooler shade than me. Now, even though you're going to want to blend down, you're still going to want to blend out that top edge of it, if that makes any sense. Just like right here, you're not going to want to blend out the bottom of that as much as you're going to blend out the top because it makes your cheekbone look better. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me. Is that blending? Maybe. Sure. It's actually kind of sad using this, going back to this mediocre cream foundation stick, because the legendary Veronica that gave me this beauty blender, she also lent me the legendary Hoola by Benefit, and my contour game was forever changed. God, I looked so good at the last show we did. Let's have another moment of recognition for Veronica, who gave me a taste of how great my contour game could be. She's also responsible for the nose highlight here, if you were wondering. One day I will buy that $30 bronzer and my cheekbones will be so cut and nice and you will see. But for now, I'm fine with this, I guess. See, they say to contour your forehead, but I feel like my forehead is large beyond a point of no return that it doesn't really do anything besides make my forehead look tan. But you know what? I do it anyways. That was a mosquito you just saw by, and it's been bothering me ever since last night. I saw it out of the corner of my eye while I was just laying in my bed, and I thought it was like a massive cockroach running. Then I realized it was that annoying ass mosquito. So you know how we blended out that contour with a beauty blender? Don't, if you're using this product, don't, because you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna wipe up your foundation. You wanna know how you can tell it's wiping up your foundation? Because you can see pink underneath. Insert photo here. This, God, it's so terrible. You can see it like on my nose and like a little bit on my cheek, just like the pinkness shining through. Yeah, that's just my skin. It's pretty rough. You're just gonna swipe that on underneath your eyes. Once again, this is really nourishing, which is kind of annoying because I'm really oily. But you know what? Whatever. You're gonna wanna highlight your chin. Chin, I say, as I highlight my entire jawline. Good job. Go down the nose. Highlight your forehead, but don't go too crazy because that forehead's just naturally highlighted by being oily and having a massive forehead. I like to blend this out with my fingers because I feel like a brush still wipes it up too. Plus I feel like since it is very oily and creamy, the finger kind of like melts it into the skin. So Maybelline Fit Me cream foundation sticks, they work if you can make them work. You might mess up your contour a little bit by blending up too high. Once again, nobody cares. As long as you still have somewhat of a cheekbone, you're good. Yeah, I still have somewhat of a cheekbone, sure. Now, under the eyes, you're just gonna wanna tap. You're not even really gonna wanna blend. You're gonna wanna blend, but like not a ton, just sort of like tap around the edges and you will be good. I put a little too much on underneath, so I do have to blend it out a little bit. My mistake, do as I say, not as I do. Oh, see, you can kind of see how it's like wiping away because I pressed too hard. Wanna know what that means? We go back in with more. I hate this. Just get an under eye concealer. Get a normal concealer. Don't use this for highlighting. It works for contouring pretty okay, but no. You have to build it up, and that's when it looks cakey. And even though it doesn't really matter that it looks cakey, because we've talked about this, go away. Once again, it doesn't really matter, but it just kind of feels gross, and you're wasting product. And why am I making this video? Because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I'm one of those people that just like binge watches YouTube beauty videos without actually, you know, like doing their makeup ever. It's just really satisfying, and I'm like, wow, these people have talent. And with my one opportunity to do makeup, I get really ambitious, and it looks really bad. And just because I'm ambitious, everyone thinks I know what I'm doing. In case it wasn't made clear by this video yet, I don't. Okay, now there's only so much your fingers can do, so I'm just gonna blend out some of the rough edges with the beauty blender. And you know what? If it picks up any product, who cares? We're gonna go in with a powder and set all this. See how I kind of look like Neapolitan ice cream? Good look, right? Looking cute. Now we're gonna go in with this powder, contour, and highlight palette. Don't buy this. It's really bad. It's really patchy. Just, I've heard the e.l.f. one is good. Now see, this brown shade, it's very warm. It looks a little purple when I put it on. You'll see what I mean. We have to set those contours. Look, that's red. That looks like a blush. Now I could set it with normal powder, but I have a weird obsession with my cheekbones being really, really cut. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that's patchy. Don't want to add any more color, so I'm just gonna tap it with my fingers. It looks okay. And even though stage lights really expose you, in reality, they're kind of forgiving because they just sort of wash you out. Wow, that looks great. Why do I use this? I don't know. That looks kind of bad. Ooh, that nose is snatched. No, it's not. I'm joking. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. My neck went a little overboard on that side. I'm gonna try to soften it out with that. Sure. Oh, no. My neck kind of looks bad. Ooh. We're almost done, I promise. Now, once again, this is... Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. I swiped it around a little too much. No? Okay, here's what you do. You don't smile and put on the apples of your cheeks. You kind of want to put it parallel to your contour. So, that's what I'm going to do. Now blend that out with a separate brush. Now, you may have noticed we haven't set our highlights yet. That's because I forgot to. But I will, don't worry. Go a little light-handed on your blush, but definitely use a little bit more than you think you should. Those two statements just completely canceled each other out. But you know what? I hope you know what I mean. Now that I'm looking at this actually isn't too bad. You're gonna go back in with this good old powder that smells like grandma and everyone loves. I used to bake, but I realized that made me look really cakey, even cakier than I already am. Can you imagine that? Ah, please, no, get it away. Its pores are so bad, its skin is so textured. So I'm just gonna put it on. See, because like if you just stamp it once, all the powder goes in one area, so I'm just trying to stamp lightly. See how from far away I kind of look good? Exactly, you look like that on stage. Now this is where it gets a little fun. Eyes. Whoa. This is an improperly sharpened brown pencil eyeliner. So you're gonna want to go in the waterline. Bam! Look at that. I swiped it once. Ow, I just poked myself. Oh, yikes. Don't do that. Oh no, don't. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I messed up a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Oh no. Ooh, girl. Okay, so I messed up a little bit there, but you know what? We're back to normal. That's good. Most people line their top line, but A, I'm not good at it, and B, I feel like it's unnecessary. Like, look, you can already see it. See, I feel like this doesn't look super intense. See how that just makes your eyes pop like a tad bit more? It's not a necessary step, but I think it makes me look better. See? Whoa. I look good, kinda. Now here's what I'm known for in my drama department. My eyebrows. And wanna know why I'm known for them? Because I use the same brown eyeliner pencil to fill them in. You can do this, you just have to use a light hand, but I have trouble using a light hand and my eyebrows come out really dark. Wow, yikes, he sure needs to chill out. Sometimes I even go overboard on purpose. Wow, really? You must be joking. See how it's just my eyebrow but darker? This is what I should be doing normally. Next up, you set your face. And this kinda helps with melting everything together and making you look less cakey. And you're gonna wanna fan it off. This is on hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Sometimes it makes your mascara transfer a little bit, but that's fine. Just ignore it. And finally, you're almost done. Let's put on a little bit of lip balm. Don't want your lips to be crusty with such a magnificent face. And you are done. How's it feel? Feel good? Feel ready for the show? Crap, wait, I need to blend out my eyebrow more. Yikes. I hope this has taught you something, even though it probably hasn't, so I hope you found this entertaining. That'd be good. See, I feel like it's kind of a hot mess during the whole thing, but in the end, you look halfway decent, even though there's a ton of wrong going on here. That's it. I feel like I smudged my makeup around my mouth a little bit. Don't clock me on that. In fact, don't clock me on anything, because I already clocked my entire face. It's a little busted, I know that. But it works, because you're doing this for the stage. Or at least that's what I tell myself to make myself feel better about my bad makeup. Have a good day.